respectfully, to all the men out there who know a female has a soft spot for you and you take advantage of that shit and continue to play mind games with her, I hope you fall down a flight of steps and break your neck.
This chick is clearly pissed off about some guy who clearly did her wrong. And the first thing I will respond with that all of my haters like to ask me is, girl, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? All right, that's like the number one like hater response to every single coaching video. Who hurt you? So it's nice to finally be able to throw that back. But to answer her question, she's saying, hey, you know, for all you guys out there who are playing these girls, you're like trying to, you know, mess with their minds and play these mind games, the first thing she needs to understand is guys don't actually play mind games. We just do our own thing, right? At the end of the day, that is all we do as guys. We just do our own thing. If we're attracted to the girl, we're going to stay there and we're going to continue to see her, right? Beyond sex. If she's a cool girl and we're still attracted to her after sex, we're going to stick around and we're going to hang out with her. We're going to go on trips with her. We're going to try to like build something with her. We're going to go on vacations with her, all that stuff. But if we're not interested in her, then we're just on to the next, you know, the next person. Just like women are, right? So she's really self-projecting here. First, she's self-projecting with the comment about mind games, because really guys don't play mind games. It's women who play mind games. Women are the most like mentally manipulative creatures on the planet. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. They are so mentally manipulative, it is insane, right? So guys don't really play these mental games that she is talking about. She's totally self-projecting when she says that, like a lot of women do. A lot of women, they're so narcissistic, they can't see beyond themselves. They think everybody out there is a mere reflection of them and their values, and they can't separate themselves from other people. So just want to clear that up real quick, is that guys do not play mental games, right? We just go do our own thing. We're constantly just too wrapped up in ourselves and our own lives to think about, how should I mentally mess with her head, right? We don't do that. We just do our own thing. If we're not interested in you, we're just going to move on. And sure, some guys might have a little bit interest in you still, and he might like breadcrumb you a little bit. And I think that's what she's getting frustrated with. It's like guys are having sex with her and then they're kind of like doing this intermittent attention thing with her. We call it a push-pull, a take-away and pick-up, right? We do a lot of push-pull. It's very powerful for getting a girl attracted to you, by the way. As you can see, this girl is very riled up too. She's very riled up. And whoever she's thinking about in her head, whatever guy she's thinking about, as she complains about guys doing this, has her wrapped around his little finger, right? He's got her wrapped around his little finger because he's basically doing these push-pulls, probably without even knowing he's doing it, right? It's like he's kind of attracted to her, but not attracted enough to dedicate himself to her, right? He's attracted to her enough to kind of keep her on the hook, but not more than that. And you know what? That goes both ways. A lot of women do that, especially women, right? They meet guys that they're kind of like, they're kind of on the fence about, and they'll kind of breadcrumb you. They'll just kind of keep you out there. They'll text you every once in a while, and if you respond like that, they won't text you back, right? They just all of a sudden they disappear. It's because they know they've got you. And then, you know, for women, they just want that validation. That's why I tell you guys, never validate them, never do it. But for women, they're just looking for that validation, and then as soon as you validate them, they ghost you again for at least another few weeks, maybe a couple months, and then all of a sudden they reappear. Hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? And they put you through the same test. Right? And hopefully you learn from that test and you don't respond as quickly, or you just put her on the back burner, you put her on ice, right? Remember my lesson on you got to put these girls on ice, where you freeze them for a bit while you go do your own thing. And you let her know that she's not such priority in your life. And you let her know, like, hey, you don't got me, girl. You don't got me, and you never will. Right? But this chick is clearly very upset that guys are doing this to her. That, I mean, yeah, they're basically using her for sex and then disappearing, right? They're just using her for sex and then discarding her. But whose fault is that? That is her fault. Why? Because she keeps giving the milk away for free. If you want guys to stop doing that to you, stop giving away the milk for free. Shouldn't be doing that anyway, right? Good girl doesn't do that. So stop giving these guys that and then expecting them to stay after you've given them what they want. Right? It's like giving somebody a free television set and then you like expect that person to pay you at some point. That person will just disappear on you. Right? So yeah, and it's hilarious too. Her very last statement was very telling when she was like, if you're a guy who does this, I hope you fall down a flight of stairs and you break your neck. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Could this be why these guys are taking off? Could this be why these guys are running for the hills? Right? I've always said too, when it comes to violence, women have got men beat by like miles and miles and miles. They threaten the most violence. They make the most like racial slurs, homophobic comments, xenophobic comments when society isn't looking. You know, it seems like she just kind of slipped there. And she was like, I hope you guys fall down a flight of stairs and break your neck. And it's like, I'm not even surprised she's saying that. That's usually something that a lot of females say. As much as they like to peg men as being violent and all this, we don't really talk like that, right? We don't really talk about other people like that. Oh, I hope she falls down a flight of stairs and breaks her neck. I mean, if you said that, imagine how many people you would have in your comments attacking you, right? Everybody would just come right after you. But for females, they could totally get away with this double standard. They could say stuff like that. They could say the most repulsive, make the most repulsive comments and nothing happens, right? Nobody says anything, nobody cares. But it's funny that she made that comment towards the end because that should tell you right there, like maybe that's why these guys are running. You're just a little too aggressive for them. You're a little too masculine, right? A little too masculine. Need to be a little more feminine, even in the way she's talking, her tonality. She needs to ease up a bit. Stop being such a dude and start being more of a woman. Men, we're just really simple creatures, right? We like women who are feminine and smell good and know how to treat us and make us feel like a man. That's really all we want. That's all we need. And most modern women today can't even deliver that, right? They can't even do that. It's so simple. It's not hard to keep a guy, but it's always hilarious when I hear these girls rant and talk about how these guys are doing me wrong. You guys are all dirty. And it's like, look in the mirror, girl. Look in the mirror. What are you doing wrong? What can you do to fix this situation? What can you do to help alleviate some of the bad experiences you're having, right? I would start with her mouth, maybe tone down the profanity, tone down the violent threats, right? Be a little more feminine. Don't act like a dude. Stop being so masculine. And you know what? You'll probably have more success out there. Guys won't be discarding you right after sex. They won't be, breadcrumbing you or taking off on you after they get what they want. Instead, they'll stick around because they'll be like, hey, this girl's kind of cool. I enjoy my time with her. She smells good. She gives me back rubs. Where am I going to find that, right? I'm going to stick around. But if there's no incentive for him to stick around beyond sex, if you don't have the personality that he would want to be around, if you don't have the femininity that attracts him to you, that would keep him around. If you don't have those things going for you, why should he stick around? Right? And to expect him to stay beyond sex with you if you're like not giving him anything he wants from you or needs from you as a man, there's nothing that's going to motivate him to stay with you. Feel me? So, as always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of her little rant there. I know you've got a lot of thoughts running through your head, so feel free to share in my comments below. I'd love to read them. I'd love to see you guys in my comments, and I will see you there. I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets, signing out here from my garage with the DeLorean. And don't forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you subscribe, so please make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well, so it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content, that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and my students all over the world are out there cold approaching every single day. And I kid you not, every single day we're making things happen. And I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. And right now, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. It's just $1. It's really easy to sign up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you could get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.